Once you start manifesting your dream life, doors will open in ways you didn't even expect. Go ahead and go back to a video I made a few days ago explaining how I went from working in mental health full time to owning a meal prep company where I worked half the amount of hours and made twice as much. Now, it is something I tried to manifest for years, but once it started to come into fruition, opportunities opened up. For example, our first delivery with the meal prep company was February 2020, and we all know what happened a month later. When we first started the meal prep company, we were working out of my business partner's apartment and we're just cooking out of her small kitchen. Fortunately, we grew quickly out of that kitchen and we needed something bigger. But because the week after we started was lockdown, it was really difficult for us to get out there and look for a kitchen that better suited our needs. So it was one of the first few days of lockdown and I was outside walking to my car and I ran into my upstairs neighbor at the time. We were updating each other on our lives and how lockdown has affected us. And I informed him that I'm no longer in mental health, but I now own a meal prep company, and I told him about what we're looking for in terms of a kitchen. At this point, I had no idea what my neighbor did for a living. It turned out he owned a restaurant and also was managing a commercial kitchen close to where we live. So he suggested we use a commercial kitchen for the 2 weeks of lockdown while all the other tenants, like catering companies and whatnot, were on pause. The commercial kitchen was bigger than any kitchen we've ever seen before, and we're so excited to be able to use it. As we all know, those 2 weeks turned into longer, and fast forward a few years later, the company is still working out of that commercial kitchen. I have so many other stories about how miracles just happened and opportunity just came to me. Although we also went to go look for opportunities, all our biggest opportunities came knocking on our door. There's a quote by Joseph Campbell that I really love. It states, "Follow your bliss and the universe will open doors where there are only walls." All that to say, stop doubting yourself. When you think there's a wall, doors might just open. I'm Sonia, and if you would like more tips and tricks on how to manifest an easy life, go ahead and like and follow.